What's up, Virgo? Welcome to my channel, Divine Nudges, where today we're going to be looking into some love messages for the Virgo collective. As I was shuffling, I said to myself, okay, what's going on with Virgo's heart? Um, that kind of let me know that right now, um, Virgo, you may be in an emotional place. You may be thinking with your heart and not your logic right now. You may be feeling a high sense of love, value, of appreciation when it comes to love. But I just get that you're operating from your heart chakra, your heart space, or that there's some attention being called to it. But as I was shuffling, I said, what's going on with Virgo's heart as opposed to, let's get these love messages going. And I didn't do that intentionally. So that also lets me know that there may be some introspection taking place. You may be in a reflective space right now. For some of you, you may have some troubles that you're trying to sort out. Okay. The first card on the table is a mature man. I may be talking to a mature man right now, or some of you are in a relationship with a mature man who has children. Okay. So some of you are involved with a mature man who has children. An older man. Let's see. Alrighty. We have long distance. So some of you may be in a long distance relationship right now with this person, or this mature man has to travel a long distance soon in order to visit their children. Past love just entered the reading. So this card introduces maybe an ex-lover or someone who's blocking a new connection. Okay. So please place these messages where they fit and they most resonate into your storyline. But I'm getting that some of you may be thinking about someone of a past love that's in the distant past. You know, not a recent past love. Some of you may even be reflecting on what would it have been like to have a family and children with this person. Okay, so some of you are feeling nostalgic right now in love, and for some reason your focus is not on the here and now, your focus is on the past. For some of you, you may be reflecting on your relationship with your father when you were a child and how that impacts your love life. I'm getting that maybe there was an absent father, that a father was at a long distance when you were a child. So you really didn't get to develop a relationship with your dad, and so you kind of went into relationship with men blindly, if you will. Some of you are looking at how your childhood has impacted your current decisions when it comes to love. Okay, Virgo, because I am getting that you're in a very reflective space right now. And some of you are really doing the shadow work right now. You are looking to heal. You are acknowledging your trauma and acknowledging the things that you need to heal. So it's funny because, today I'm doing the earth signs. And so I just finished doing the Taurus reading. And I also got that Taurus was in a very uh, reflective space, right? Yesterday I did the water sign, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And for those water signs, I was picking up like multiple energies in their readings, whether it was third party relationships or having to choose between multiple people. But the pattern for the water signs was more so um, dealing with multiple energies, whereas today for the earth signs it seems like the earth signs in love are in a reflective space. I bring this up because I just find the patterns to be very interesting. I just decided to do the readings, these love readings based on element, whereas the next time I might do it on modality, meaning fixed, mutable, or cardinal signs, you know? So the patterns are always interesting, because it seems like right now the earth signs are definitely in a certain space when it comes to love. That might be a little bit different than the water signs. And so, you know, I hope maybe someone needed to hear that if you're in a relationship with the water sign right now. You know, maybe that'll help you understand what the universe is doing with them. Says here, Jupiter return. This is great energy. You know, Jupiter is the planet of abundance, of expansion. It's your best friend in the sky. It's the planet, it's the gift bringer. So the card says benefits, right? And so this is a Jupiter return. And so number one, um, that might be why you're reflecting on the past, right? Because there's this Jupiter return energy where it benefits you to reflect on the past at this point in time because you are at a certain place of growth in your life where you can put it in a different type of perspective, right? And so in that way, Jupiter's return is benefiting you, expanding you, helping you grow spiritually or you know, maturing. Okay, and Jupiter always leaves gifts. Jupiter always leaves gifts. So what that means is that this level of reflection is going to benefit your current connections, Virgo. So keep that up. Um, Says here, South Node. Some of you may actually be sorting through some past life trauma and not even realizing it. So some of you may be reflecting on things or issues that you can't even place within this lifetime, but for some reason they are an issue for you. Um, you're kind of being provoked by this Jupiter return. It says here Grand Cross. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not sure what the you know what? Let me see here because I'm not absolutely certain what the Grand Cross is. But let me pull out this wonderful book that came with the deck to see if I can gain some enlightenment on what that is. Um, but it's a provoker. So it's, you know, just it says provoker on the card. So it's likely an energy, a cosmic energy that's kind of shaking things up, disturbing a little bit to draw your attention to something. Okay. So there is a little bit of messiness going on with this Jupiter return, but that's okay. It's needed. Alrighty. Give me a moment, Virgo. I'm just getting to this. Uh, okay. Whew. Grand Cross Provoker. It says here life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. The Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. So, yeah, definitely being provoked by universal or cosmic forces to really reflect, really get that psychic debris up. So that you can do the shadow work that's needed, Virgo, for you to really you get out of your own way when it comes to love right now. Any other messages for the ever loving analytical Virgo? Freedom. Freedom. You know, this card has been coming up for all of the signs. I talked about patterns earlier. All of the signs that I've read so far, this card has come out. So, right now, as on a collective level, we are looking to be liberated. We are looking to unchain ourselves from um, what we allowed to tie us down in the past, whether it was our fears, our doubts, our insecurities, or, you know, the negative messages that we received from others in society along the way that we were chained to and had us questioning ourselves, right? But on a collective level, we're looking for freedom in all things, including love. So we're not looking to experience a love that makes us feel trapped or tied down or puts us in an overthinking place of despair. We're looking for a love that makes us feel young again, renewed, and just free to be ourselves, our most vulnerable and authentic selves. Okay. So I just want to bring that up, that that's what's going on a collective level. Um, the Ice King card just came up. I may be speaking to an Ice King, which is someone who's established, someone who's wise, someone who's calm, cool, collected, gentle, but also someone who's in a space of authority, someone who's an authority figure. This is a great person to be in a connection with. So some of you may be, and it's funny because I almost ignored my own thoughts in this area because I said, what's going on in Virgo's heart, right? As I was shuffling. Some of you, if by chance you're veering too much on the side of being logical when you're thinking about love, tap into your heart chakra to help you soften out those hard edges that logic tends to create. Okay. So I just want to go on ahead and say that to you. Love is the least logical thing there is. Yeah, Saturn returns. So you have, oh, this is awesome, right? Because Saturn is the lesson bringer, the lesson teacher. So you're being revisited right now when it comes to love, Virgo, by previous uh, lessons that you've already had. And you likely didn't pass the tests that came along with those lessons in the past. Or, as I said earlier, you're in a space right now where, you know, you're your reflection is leading you to look at things through a new lens. So you're being revisited by old past lessons right now. But you have Jupiter return, which is helping you with those lessons. So don't be afraid of them. Don't be scared of them, because you have the benefit of experience that's helping you right now. So these two energies together are actually, they counter each other. Jupiter says, okay, 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 Saturn, we get it. You're teaching lessons, but chill out, take it easy on them. Again, Jupiter is your best friend in the sky. So, Saturn is like your dad, and Jupiter's like your bro. By the way, I think in Greek mythology, Saturn is Jupiter's father. Like, no lie. So a lot of past life and even present life karma might be coming up right now, Virgo, but you're being protected, you're being guided. So just kind of get through it when it comes to love right now. Yeah, Uranus, which is also a provoker, which is also a game changer. Says here genius as well. So some of you are really, really handling these old life lessons in a very expert way. In a very expert way. You've mastered, some of you have really mastered, it says here genius, mastered these life lessons. So you may be passing these tests right now with flying colors. Okay. All right, I'm going to move over to the What's the Vibe deck to see if I can pick up different energies for the Virgo collective. Oftentimes, changing decks will change storylines. Someone is puzzled, someone is confused, perplexed, conflicted. Conflicted. So something might be bothering you, Virgo. What's going on here? Something might be bothering you. Yeah, recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. And you may just need to clear your mind and recharge. You may, if your mind is overwhelmed, if you've been overthinking, if you've been in your head too much, it's creating confusion for you right now, and you need to recharge. Okay. It's so funny because this does not feel like a love reading to me right now. But these matters, because that is the intention that I put forth in this reading. Everything might be relative to what's going on in your love life right now. You may just need to take some space to recharge, restore some balance, peace, happiness, harmony. So some of you are doing that. Some of you have realized that you needed to take some space for yourself, maybe take a break from the dating scene, to really just recharge and pour into yourself and rebalance yourself, recenter yourself so that you can put things in perspective. So perhaps the story still continues. It says here waves, emotions, worry, fear. Some of you may be by the water um, right now, okay? But yeah, emotions, worries, fears, right? So you're sorting through all of these things that were causing waves in the past, which isn't horrible here. Yeah, in the past, you felt trapped, stuck, like you had no options, unforgiveness. A lot of you weren't able to forgive yourself and maybe others in the past. That might be what these lessons are about, letting you know that you need to let go of some of the hurt and trauma from your past because it keeps you trapped in a cycle of making trauma based decisions when it comes to love. But I'm definitely picking up, um, drowning. In the past, you felt like you were drowning. Some of you may even have felt like you've reached rock bottom, overextended yourself. Some of you may have overextended yourself in past relationships. That may be some of the lessons that you're learning. You're learning not to do that now. Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. What did I say? Lesson learned. Some of you are really reflecting on all of the lessons that you've learned through your past relationships. People who were jealous of you, people who didn't love you the way that they should have loved you. And actually even the choices that you made that led you to even allowing those people into your energetic fields, Virgo. Okay. So you may even be visited by some of these people. These people may be returning to you, and they themselves may, the way that you handle them and deal with them may be part of the way that you're being tested. Again, keep in mind that Jupiter is there. Yeah, intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness, right? This is what you're looking for now. But these past karmics might be coming back for this. Just a heads up. They may really be coming on strong and trying to, what's the word said? Oh, the word up top says intimacy. You can't really see it. But you may have some past lovers coming back, Virgo, that are looking to be intimate with you, looking to get close with you again. You're really going to have to consider the experiences that you've already had with them in the past. Some of these people left you exhausted and shattered in the past. Some of them were too busy for you. They didn't give you, the amount of time. Always coming up with excuses, not treating you like a priority. Okay, so those are some of the things that you're going to have to keep in mind when these people all of a sudden come back as if they want to give you all of the love in the world. Okay, Virgo, let's switch to our final deck here to see what other messages we have going on for you. Yeah, enlightenment. Enlightenment just came up. It says here, with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. So definitely your consciousness, your awareness is being raised, your self-awareness, your connection with the divine consciousness, and your ability to put all of your life lessons and life experiences into a higher vibrational perspective that are contributing to your spiritual growth. So you're definitely going through a time of enlightenment and cleansing, letting go, freeing yourself of all of the things that have been weighing you down in love, Virgo. It says here, sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So some of you may be needing to let go of control with your connections right now, including yourself. When you're in a space of healing, sometimes you just want to get it over with, but this is going to take time. You're in a cycle right now of a spiritual cleansing and awakening and enlightenment, and this is all going to be for your betterment, Virgo, and this is all going to help you in love. So Virgo, a lot of you just have work to do on yourselves before you can even, and that may just be the message that you're getting here today. A lot of you may have need to work on yourselves before you can even think about being in a connection right now, Virgo. I'm just going to come out and say it because some of you have been, living in an illusion here. It says here, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Some of you bought into the Cinderella story. Some of you bought into those Disney cartoons where, love was just this always, this story that always led to a happy ending. Some of you actually grew up believing that love was more of a fairy tale than an actual life experience. And that more often than not, love connections are here to teach us lessons, not end up as a fairy tale. Okay. So some of you are letting go of those types of illusions where, you would ignore the red flags. You would ignore your own toxic traits because you felt like the way love works is it always ends up as a fairy tale. Okay. You're realizing that you have to hold yourself accountable for what you experience in love, Virgo. This is what you're realizing right now, or this is what you're being divinely nudged to realize, Virgo, so that you can elevate to the next level of actually finding a healing type of love, of actually finding the fairy tale, right? What they didn't show was all the work that Cinderella had to put into. See, in the Cinderella story, she was born this perfect person, which, hello, none of us are. All of us have some sort of work to do to some extent or degree, right? I believe Cinderella wanted her stepmother's love so bad that she did everything she could to appease her, even. Sometimes those are the things, you know? Um, but yeah, trying to get you to a place where, some of you guys want to be married. It says here, a marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So yeah, you're really understanding what a connection truly is. It says here, cherish your relationship. So some of you maybe didn't cherish your relationships in the past. You didn't revere them. You didn't honor your love relationships in the past like you should. You took them for granted because you just thought that, again, love, everything's supposed to work out, right? So all right, Virgo, I hope these messages have been helpful, empowering, healing, resonating for you. If you haven't had a chance to check out the description of the channel, please do. I encourage everyone to bring their own intuition to these readings, whether mine or someone else's. I'm not looking to tell you what to do. I'm hoping to deliver messages that will connect with your intuition as having already been divinely nudged with these messages prior to even listening to this reading, but maybe questioning it, doubting it, brushing it off, and the universe is saying, no, 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 that really was us. We really were talking to you and communing with you. Okay. Alrighty. Please, if you've enjoyed your time here with me, like, share, comment, subscribe, comment below. Let me know, where are you right now on this journey of spiritual growth and self-healing? Where are you right now? Jupiter's with you, so you have a lot of good positive things working for you right now, Virgo. I want you to remember that and keep that in mind as you're going through all of this stuff. But yeah, comment below. Let me know. Did the reading resonate with you? Any kind of interaction you do with the channel lets the YouTube algorithm know that you'd like to see and hear more from me. And I certainly would love to continue delivering messages for you, Virgo. Okay, I hope you're enjoying your May, having fun, relaxing, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, all of the things. All right, Virgo, until next time.